Hi, this is Artie with Detached Manufacturing. We are here to show you our latest attachment. It's the Snow Pro series. This actually is the 48-inch Steel Pro. The model number is DTS SP48. This is a 48-inch straight steel blade. We also have in our attachment series the 60-inch Poly Pro. Okay, so before we get started, I want to touch on the machine that it's mounted on. I know a lot of you guys are going to say it already has hydraulics. Why do you need this? Keep in mind, guys, a lot of these Toros are sold without the low flow hydraulics. So if you do have that, you might have purchased it for the bigger engine option and maybe plan to add this later on. Now you don't have to. You can just use this setup. Okay, I'm going to walk around this side and show our wire harness. Our wire harness, which is used to control our heavy duty 12-inch actuator that we use on our Z-Raider brand. Same actuator, same wire harness. The wire harness is a heavy duty watertight fitting that is very wisely used, because in this application you get snow and water, which would turn into ice and also cause other problems. So with this weather tight fitting, it's going to solve that problem. The red line on this wire loom indicates that it's UV resistance. It's also good up to 400 degrees of heat as well, so you don't ever have to worry about it falling apart in the extreme cold or hot. Might as well go to our switch, which we're happy about. It's a magnetic, 2 rare earth magnets, very powerful. You can allows you to place it anywhere on the operating console where you feel comfortable to use it. Also, we're going to note the connections are weather tight as well. There are no pins that you need a spade terminals that you just click on. There's no way that any moisture, water, dirt, debris can get inside that switch. So real important. This is the whole meat and potatoes behind the whole setup. This fails, then you're stuck. You can't do your work. So we're happy about that. Also, we did put a little rubber booty on that too. So again, keep the water and moisture out of that to freeze later. All right. So now I might as well at this time raise it up. And there's your actuator in use. Overkill for this unit, very heavy duty. It's about 150 pounds for the 48 and about 180 pounds for the 60-inch Poly, and that includes the mounts, everything here, all the hardware. So we're pretty excited about that. Kept it under 200 pounds. So here it's up in the air. We'll start in the front to this wear bar. The wear bar is designed to be flipped, so as you wear your edge down, it's very important you don't go too much. You start running into the frame, then you're damaging your frame. This is just to protect your frame. Once that edge wears out, you can take the bolts off, flip it over, and then again you have another inch or so to go. Everything on the plow is replaceable. There's going to be an illustrated parts list. If you ever need any parts, you contact us and we can get you the parts you need. Also, this flap is important. We're going to make it standard on all our units. What that does is stops the light fluffy snow from getting over the plow blade and hitting you, the operator, or getting it on your machine as well. So that's going to come standard, and also the markers and the adjustable feet that help protect the wear edge as well. A lot of guys like to lift them up out of the way and put it all the way down to the ground to get a nice clean scrape. That's up to you, but they're there if you want to use them. Another reason to use them is maybe on a gravel driveway as well. You can keep the edge off so you're not pushing the gravel around. So they are good to have, so that's why we included them. The 2 heavy-duty springs, trip springs, they're adjustable, and there's multiple holes too to achieve different tension. Even if you run out of thread here, you can move it to another hole and get the proper tension. All that does is allow it to trip forward. If you hit something substantial enough, you won't damage the mower, the frame, or the plow edge, and the operator to save a little hit to him or her. These little Allen bolts, what they do is it allows you to adjust the pitch of the blade depending on the height of your mount. When you put the blade down to the ground, if it was a little pitched upon installation forward, you can move this to a different hole and then it would bring it back, or if you push it forward to a hole, it would move it the other way. So I think that's pretty cool. It's important. It's an important feature to have, which a lot of people and manufacturers don't allow, to run. And finally, most importantly, is the manual left and right position. You just raise up on this heavy duty long handle here and release it, and it drops right in the hole, stays in there. I'm going to show you a feature of the down pressure. We lower it down, watch the front of the machine, it will slightly come up. What that does is keeps the blade into the pavement. It's very hard to lift up, so it actually transfers traction to the rear wheels when you put pressure downward in the front. So you're going to have tremendous traction going forward. It will scrape right down to the pavement, which will eliminate need for salt and other de-icing agents. And that is pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, you know how to get in touch with us. Leave us a comment, give us a call, let us know what you think. We are definitely going to have pricing and availability to follow. Keep in mind there is limited quantities available. We have